So we met because as I build custom homes, one of the things that we do, we started, I don't even know when we did it. I mean, we used a company for a long time and it was fine, but you guys had such a great reputation. You and I had met at this point, I don't even remember how many years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And I was like, hey, as a small company, we're struggling with like a lot of building companies. Like, how do we do warranty? Do we partner? Do we do our own thing? And it just made a lot of sense for us to be a partner with you. But we started out with the air duct cleaning and it's a very valuable service for us. I mean, obviously, we're building a house over a year. Of course, you've got your sheetrock dust and all the other stuff and nails, and we, of course, clean it out. But I suspect that actually new construction is probably less dirty ducts because it's still new, even though because it's only been there for a couple of months, than some of these homes that have probably never had it cleaned.
Yeah.
Walk us through a little bit. You had mentioned your technology is different than anyone else in the country, and then we'll dive into some of this other stuff about what air quality and things like that.
Yeah, so I always say, like, when people ask me, like, well, when do you get air ducts clean? And I always say it's something new, a new home, a new baby, a new furnace, or a new construction project, or it's been 3 to 4 years. When you're remodeling an old home from the 1920s and 30s, and you come in and do all this construction, to your point, Mark, you guys are in there for a year, and so with that, you can't, like, clog the air ducts so you don't get any dust in there. The air is going to be filtering through, especially you're going through the 4 seasons in Minnesota. You need the furnace running. You need that blower fan running to blow cool air in through the summer. So no matter what, it's basically you're going to get dust in the air ducts. If you clog them with a bed sheet or sweatshirt or something, that's even worse because the air ducts, the furnace is going to
burn out.
Yeah, it's going to break
or ice
down.
up.
Right. So you can't even do that. So I think the only thing that you could do if you were going to be like absolutely crazy is you could put like a cheap filter over the intake ducts. And if you really wanted to, but I don't think even that it was really going to completely take care of it for you because there's such a fine dust when you're doing remodels. So the perfect storm, when you're remodeling in a super old house, when we clean the air ducts, it's going to be really interesting because, like, for us, there's all these different colors of dust. Newer dust is usually like, you're getting sawdust from wood and from sheetrock typically. So it's a lighter color dust. But old dust, for some reason, is dark. So you get all these different types of things. As long as there's not a moisture issue, usually it's totally fine. When you get humidity involved, and if it was too humid in the home and then it starts to get sticky in the air ducts, that can be really, really messy.